In the Nursery by Hans Christian Andersen. Father and mother and brothers and sisters were gone to the play. Only little Anna and her grandpapa were left at home. "We'll have a play too," he said, "and it may begin immediately." "But we have no theater," cried little Anna, "and we have no one to act for us. My old doll cannot, for she is a fright, and my new one cannot, for she must not rumple her new clothes." "One can always get actors if one makes use of what one has," observed Grandpapa. "Now we'll go into the theater. Here we will put up a book, there another, and there a third in a sloping row. Now 3 on the other side, so now we have the side scenes. The old box that lies yonder may be the back stairs, and we'll lay the flooring on top of it. The stage represents a room, as everyone may see. Now we want the actors. Let us see what we can find in the plaything box. First, the personages, and then we will get the play ready. One after the other, that will be capital. Here's a pipe head, and yonder an odd glove. They will do very well for father and daughter." "But those are only 2 characters," said little Anna. "Here's my brother's old waistcoat. Could not that play in our piece too?" "It's big enough, certainly," replied Grandpapa. "It shall be the lover. There's nothing in the pockets, and that's very interesting, for that's half of an unfortunate attachment. And here we have the nutcracker's boots, with spurs to them. Row, dow, dow, how they can stamp and strut. They shall represent the unwelcome wooer whom the lady does not like. What kind of a play will you have now? Shall it be a tragedy or a domestic drama?" "A domestic drama, please," said little Anna, "for the others are so fond of that. Do you know one?" "I know 100, said Grandpapa. "Those that are most in favor are from the French, but they are not good for little girls. In the meantime, we may take one of the prettiest, for inside they're all very much alike. Now I shall shake the pen. Cockalorum, so now, here's the play. Brin, bran, span, new. Now listen to the playbill." And Grandpapa took a newspaper and read as if he were reading from it. "The Pipehead and the Goodhead. A family drama in 1 act. Characters: Mr. Pipehead, a father; Mr. Waistcoat, a lover; Miss Glove, a daughter; Mr. de Boots, a suitor. And now we are going to begin." The curtain rises. We have no curtain, so it has risen already. All the characters are there, and so we have them at hand. Now I speak as Papa Pipehead. He's angry today. One can see that he's a colored meerschaum. "Snick, snack, snore, basilur, I'm master of this house. I'm the father of my daughter. Will you hear what I have to say? Mr. de Boots is a person in whom one may see one's face. His upper parts is of Morocco, and he has spurs into the bargain. Snick, snack, snack, he shall have my daughter." "Now listen to what the waistcoat says, little Anna," said Grandpapa. Now the waistcoat is speaking. The waistcoat has a lay-down collar and is very modest, but he knows his own value and has quite a right to say what he says. "I haven't a spot on me. Goodness of material ought to be appreciated. I am of real silk and have strings to me. On the wedding day, but no longer. You don't keep your color in the wash." This is Mr. Pipehead who is speaking. "Mr. de Boots is watertight, of strong leather, and yet very delicate. He can creak and clank with his spurs, and has an Italian physiognomy." "But they ought to speak in verses," said Anna, "for I've heard that's the most charming way of all." "They can do that too," replied Grandpapa, "and if the public demands it, they will talk in that way. Just look at little Miss Glove, how she's pointing her fingers. Could I but have my love, Who then so happy as Glove? Ah, if I from him must part, I'm sure 'twill break my heart. Bah! The last word was spoken by Mr. Pipehead, and now it's Mr. Waistcoat's turn. O Glove, my own dear, though it cost thee a tear, thou must be mine, for Holger Danske has sworn it. Mr. de Boots, hearing this, kicks up, jingles his spurs, and knocks down 3 of the side scenes. That's exceedingly charming, cried little Anna. Silence, silence, said Grandpapa. Silent approbation will show that you are the educated public in the stalls. Now Miss Glove sings her great song with startling effects. I can't see, hey-ho, and therefore I'll crow. Kikiriki in the lofty hall. Now comes the exciting part, little Anna. This is the most important in all the play. Mr. Waistcoat undoes himself and addresses his speech to you that you may applaud. But leave it alone. That's considered more genteel. I am driven to extremities. Take care of yourself. Now comes the plot. You are the pipehead, and I am the good head. Snap. There you go. Do you notice this, little Anna? Asked Grandpapa. That's a most charming comedy. Mr. Waistcoat seized the old pipehead and put him in his pocket. There he lies, and the waistcoat says, You are in my pocket. You can't come out till you promise to unite me with your daughter Glove on the left. I hold out my right hand. That's awful pretty, said little Anna. And now the old pipehead replies, Though I'm all ear, very stupid I appear. Where's my humor? Gone, I fear, and I feel my hollow stick's not here. Ah, never, my dear, did I feel so queer. Oh, pray let me out, and like a lamb led to slaughter, I'll betroth you, no doubt, to my daughter. Is the play over already? Asked little Anna. By no means, replied Grandpapa. It's only all over with Mr. de Boots. Now the lovers kneel down, and one of them sings, Father, and the other, Come do as you ought to do, bless your son and daughter. And they receive his blessing and celebrate their wedding, and all the pieces of furniture sing in chorus, Clink, clanks, 1,000 thanks. And now the play is over. And now we'll applaud, said Grandpapa. We'll call them all out, and the pieces of furniture too, for they are of mahogany. And is not our play just as good as those which the others have in the real theater? Our play is much better, said Grandpapa. It is shorter, the performers are natural, and it has passed away the interval before tea time.